Miss Vetta Borne, thank you so much for chatting with me today. So excited for the new EP, Emelia, is out today. Before we talk about that, though, can you talk a little bit about your story and how you started making music?
Yeah, I started making YouTube videos like when I was 13, 14, like around the time that Bieber was making YouTube videos. So that's kind of how I started. I grew up in a very musical family. I've got a Filipino background, so I've always been surrounded by music, and it's just stuck with me my whole life. I haven't done anything else.
Thank God, because here we
Yeah.
are today. That's amazing. And I know you do a little bit of everything. You write your own songs, you sing, you produce. What made you decide that you wanted to learn how to do all of it?
I feel like music is just something that you never want to stop learning with.
Yeah.
Like there's just always little things that I'm like, oh, I could do that. I could do that too. Like if somebody else can do it, I can do it. And I like to push myself and I love to learn. So it's just been a big learning curve for me and just something fun to do.
Yes, I love that attitude. If anyone else can do it, I can do it. That's perfect. Everyone
Yeah,
should
I
think
mean,
that way because
exactly.
it's true.
Period.
Yes, and the fact that you can do it all means your music's going to turn out exactly how you want it, and this product is all you, which is extra special too. For
Yeah,
sure.
definitely.
When Jamie first told me about you, obviously I looked you up and I was like, I love her vibe. I need to talk to her immediately. So I'm glad that this moment's finally happening. So I got to know, who are your biggest like overall influences in life?
Oh, definitely Prince. It's a hard question, but I would say Prince, Ryan Leslie, Neo, Janet Jackson, just to name a few. There's so many people, but I would say that those are definitely my main inspirations.
I'm so glad you said Neo because I feel like he's underrated sometimes. His songwriting is amazing. He's written so many songs people don't even realize that he wrote.
Yeah, actually, I think he's the reason that I even wanted to start songwriting. Like, he's one of my biggest inspirations, for sure.
Love that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
For someone who maybe hasn't listened to your music yet, how would you describe your sound to them?
I would definitely say pop funk.
Yes.
Something you can dance to, but also cry to.
Which is what we all need these days, girl. 100%. Crying while dancing.
Yep. Exactly that.
Oh, that's so great. I love the EP personally. I listened to the whole thing and I was dancing. No tears yet, but maybe the second listen I'll cry a little bit. What would you say about the album? The EP's out today. It's called Emelia. First, start with the name. Let's start there. Where did that come from?
So it's actually my grandma's name. I dropped a first EP called Violetta, and that was named after my mom's mom. Okay. But this one is named after my dad's mom. So I'm just naming all my projects after the strong, beautiful women in my life that I've had the pleasure of growing up with.
Yes, for sure. What was Emelia like?
She was I honestly couldn't really talk to her because we spoke different languages, but it was in her eyes. Like, it's just something so soft, and like we just always had something that's like always felt so warm. Yes. And welcoming.
Well, I'm sure she would be beyond honored that this is named after her. What was the process like putting this EP together?
It was crazy. I wrote it last year during the lockdown. I live in Melbourne and we had 2 lockdowns for like 8 months. Wow. And I wrote this EP and I kind of learned how to produce as well and forced myself to produce the EP too. So it was good in the sense that I literally woke up, like I looked up and everything around me was like, oh my God, we're in a lockdown for 8 months, but I've written this EP, like I've done something.
You used your time well.
Yeah, thank God.
Thank God. 8 months is a long time.
Yeah, it was a long time.
Wow, how are things in Australia now?
It's actually getting better, like especially in Melbourne. I've been going to a few live shows recently as well, which has been great. Yeah. Things are starting to open up again and slowly getting back to where we were before. But yeah, it's pretty good in Australia.
Good. We're moving in the right direction. That's all we can hope for in the whole world, even here in America, for sure.
Yeah.
Back to the EP though, real quick. Are there any songs in particular on Emelia that mean the most to you or most special to you?
So I have a song called Beyonce on Emelia, which is about my best friends who I've known for like 10 plus years, some since I was 5 years old. Like, it's just about friendship. Some people think it's about like a partner. I'm like, no, honey. That's about my best friend.
Let's not get it twisted.
Yeah, let's not get it twisted. It's not a love song. It is a love song, but for my friends. So I think that's definitely my favorite one because I've never written a song like that before.
Yes, I love that one as well. It's definitely an anthem.
Yes,
for sure. That is an anthem. Love it. I really, truly love the EP. It's not all the time. This sounds terrible. I shouldn't be admitting this, but like I'll always listen to people who I'm gonna interview. I'll listen to their music, but I don't always listen to the full EP.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a lot of songs.
It's a lot of songs, but yours, I was like, I can't stop listening. Like this is my vibe. I was so into it, and Beyonce is great. So that's awesome.
I'm so glad.
I saw that you tweeted something about how anytime you hear someone singing your songs in public, your heart and your titties grow a little bit. And I was like, yes, as they absolutely should. Living for that. So with that being said, who would you love to see sing some songs that you've written?
Oh my gosh, if I could pick anybody in the world?
Yes. Anyone, even Beyonce.
Oh my God. If I could hear Janet Jackson sing my songs, I think I would actually cry. I don't think I'd know what to do. I would just like stay still and bawl my eyes out.
Yes, that has to happen.
Oh my God, who has the link up, please?
Yeah, so we're putting it out into the universe, and I believe in manifesting.
Yeah.
And as you mentioned, if someone else can do it, so can you. And someone else is writing for Janet Jackson. I think it might as well be you. 100%.
Okay, we're manifesting this.
Yes, and that's such a great choice. Like, what a superstar. And she still tours and does things. I think it's plausible.
She's 100%. Amazing. Just her voice. Like, come on.
For sure. And I saw in some article you were described as an acclaimed hit maker, which 100% is true. I have no doubt. Neo, step aside, like it's happening. What other songwriters do you think are killing it right now too?
There's a songwriter who's actually from where I am named Sarah Aarons, who has written like The Middle for Zed, some huge songs. Wow. She's doing really well, and she's just from Melbourne and is like the sweetest girl as well. So I think she's like somebody who's really killing it.
Have you guys got to link up and connect?
No, we actually haven't. I mean, she's busy, and she doesn't live in Australia anymore. You know how it is. Yeah. Yeah. But all the best to her. She's doing great.
Oh, amazing. Glad to hear that. Well, last and certainly not least, here in the state of Maine, our state motto is the way life should be. So I want to know, according to you, what is the way life should be?
The way life should be. Oh.
It's a loaded
keep learning, keep having fun, enjoy yourself.
Yes.
Love and accept love. Mm-hmm. That's the way that it should be.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better myself, girl. That's amazing. Thank you so much again for talking with me today. I'll be listening to Emelia all day. Congratulations on the drop.
Thank you so much.
Yay, until we meet again.
Until we meet again.
Take care.